Okay, so I wanted to show you how you can use an advanced sidechaining technique for busing and sends. Really comes in handy when you're working with vocals and things like delay and reverb that tend to take up a lot of space and clutter things up very quickly. This is an effective way to clean up your mix right away. It's really simple to do. So in this track, I have a simple vocal here, just a phrase. I'll play it. I have a little bit of reverb on it, or a lot, depending on who you are. That's just on the track. Now, if I wanted to just throw an echo on there or a delay, it's going to sound all mixed up and muddy. Doesn't sound very good. It's too, especially in the context of an actual musical composition. So here's what I have. Way too mixed up and messy and cluttered. But maybe you'd want to have some kind of tail, like a delay or a reverb tail on the end of that. It would make it sound pretty good. You can automate that if you really wanted to, but you have to do it for every single instance. And there's an easier way to do it, and that's what I'm going to show you. So what you do is you create a send. I have a number of them here. You can right click in Ableton. Here's a shortcut. I already did this for delay. So this here corresponds in the number. So this is the second one down. This is the second one in line. So you go up and down in this. So think of a bus as like 100% wet, whatever effect you put on it. And this track is dry. And so this is how much you're mixing them together. And so the less that you do here, the less effect you'll hear, the more combined effect. So in this case, here I have a delay. I'm going to turn that on. I'm going to turn off the sidechain for now. This is a delay. Again, it's 100% wet. You want to make sure to do that. This is the same issue. So as we just did, it's going to be all cluttered. So listen. The tail is maybe nice and we'd like that. We don't need the delay while the main vocal's playing. So how can we make it get out of the way? That's where sidechaining comes in. So what you do is you just put a compressor on, or whatever you use for sidechaining. Drop down menu here, click sidechain, vocal. That's telling this vocal here, this is the signal that when this is playing, the compressor compresses the signal down, the volume, up when it reaches above this threshold, whatever that is you set. And so what you'll see is when this vocal is playing, the volume on the delay effect will decrease quite substantially. And then when the vocal releases and stops, then the delay will come back in again, and it cleans it up. So here's what it sounds like now. Without the compressor. So that's no sidechaining. Really cleans it up. Especially in the context of a track. You get the point. You can do this with whatever you want. I'm using delay. I have another one for reverb. It's the same thing. Without the sidechain, this is what it sounds like. Yeah, not very good. So you turn it on the sidechain though, and you'll see it duck out. And then it slowly comes back in. The reverb tail comes in after the vocal releases. And again, in the context of the song. And you can do both if you want. You can use this for a lot of things. I'm also using it on my master for when I'm talking. I have a voiceover track here from an external mic, and I have my master at the very end of the chain, a side chain set up so that when I'm talking, the master volume of everything reduces. And then when I stop, the music comes back in. Same concept, super, super easy to do. So I could talk like this, and when I'm trying to explain something, the music drops out so it's not competing. Make sense? Have fun.